Hi, Wrigley. So we have a wonderful sunny day here in November, and we just decided it's got to get out. We've been home for about a month here on home base, so we're taking the dogs, so we're going to head up to Lighthouse Park in West Vancouver.
Yes, West Vancouver. So we've never been there, so we've heard a lot of good things about it, and we're going to show you some of it.
Okay, so let's go. We're just going to talk a little bit today about what we've been up to since we got back here in the beginning of October. First we had Thanksgiving.
Canadian Thanksgiving.
And then of course followed by Halloween. And then there was a few other activities that we did on the way. So check all this out. So we have football on. Got the turkey roasting. We're going into hour 3 with the bird.
About halfway
yes.
to happiness.
Okay, we got our yams all set to go.
Yams and sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, cream corn, pumpkin pies cooling.
Yeah, pumpkin pie's in the bedroom sitting on the dresser. Okay, in she goes. Hour number 3.
Yes, it fits in an RV oven. Barely, but it does.
We're outside. Thanksgiving is done, the Canadian Thanksgiving. And so it's time to get ready for Halloween. My daughter told me that she was going to bring my grandson by, so I'm like, better up the game here. So this is what I've done so far. We got this zombie tape that we put right across the back of the trailer and into the neighboring tree. And then we got our severed hand and our blood spots all the way down. And then we got feet that are splatted all over the place. And we got our severed foot. So I'm gonna get Brent to put a light up here at night so that we can, for Halloween, so we can light up the back end of the trailer so it actually can be seen. We got the door knocker that maybe Brent can go get a command strip to hang on here.
Yes, I will, dear.
It's supposed to make a spooky noise, but it doesn't seem...
It works once in a while.
It works randomly. And then I've got my bag full of newspapers and plastic bags. Mr. Pumpkin.
That's just a giant pumpkin head.
That's a giant
newspapers in there. Scary thoughts.
And then we got a little ghost there. And then I put up some webbing with some spiders. Some creepy spiders. And then I got our creepy witch, which I have some more of this netting. And that's it thus far. Decided not to put you in the sun and put myself in the sun. So that's it so far, and we'll show you when we've got it all done, and we'll light it up. See how it looks after dark. We have a glorious sunny fall day. So I just wanted to share with you, we're coming up on Halloween here, and I've done some decorating. So, and I made some mistakes along the way too. So we have this guy on our door. He works when he wants to. Around back, we have some netting with some glowing kind of spiders in there. And then I got my little pumpkin guy here. He actually blew from the front of our site over to here, so I'm like, you know what, you can just be on the chair. I didn't put any weight in that one. And then I put up some of this webbing stuff, but apparently it doesn't do well in wind and rain. It is not faring well, so we've had a little bit of weather here. My creepy witch skeleton. Oops, I'm tripping on things. Some more netting with some more spiders. And then I do have lights that light up in here. And then I have my bird cemetery down here. Another pumpkin with some weight in it. I've been busy. Got to keep myself entertained, right? So So, and then we come on over here. Oh, we have the ghosts on the front of the trailer with our lights hiding underneath it. And then I've got some more of this webbing. Just the cotton stuff you pry apart, but like I said, it's not doing well in the weather. It's definitely an indoor thing. And this little fall character, she keeps turning around every time the wind blows. She turns around, faces the trailer. I think she's saying, "Let me in!" Also wanted to share with you, although these trees can't make up their mind. They're still pretty green, but they are losing leaves up towards the top. Those have blown off, but the middle is kind of still pretty green. They are looking not as bright as they were in the summer, of course. There's my little light on the table with the uncarved pumpkin, which will still have to happen. I got my lights. Got our little lanterns, which makes it, they're a little bit mysterious. We have some more lights over there. Mr. Ghost. Kind of does look spooky behind that. And then hiding over here, behind the caution tape, is the lantern. So, and this thing actually glows in the dark a little bit. And we have a few little Halloween touches inside. I've got some lights hanging up. Clearly they need new batteries. And then I've got these little pumpkins with a little light in behind them. So we got Halloween outside, we got Halloween inside. Home for about a month here on home base, so we're taking the dogs. So we're gonna head up to Lighthouse Park in West Vancouver.
Yes, West Vancouver. So we've never been there, so we've heard a lot of good things about it, and we're going to show you some of it.
Okay, so let's go. Made it here to Lighthouse Park in West Vancouver.
Luckily, we got a spot.
This place
Parking
is
here is at a premium. There's a constant lineup of cars coming in, going out. It's an absolute zoo right now.
a few people who were ahead of us coming down in the street into the park. They kind of took the advantage and it's like, forget it, we're not even gonna try, and turn around. We drove an hour to get here, so I was like, nope, I'm trying. There's people leaving, so we managed to get a spot. We scooped it when this lady put her little one in the car, and away they went. So we are going to go out to the lighthouse. We're gonna take the most direct route, which is that white line going down.
This is the main trail right down the middle. This is the only parking lot. It's very tiny. It's probably enough for, I'd say, 50, 60 cars tops.
So we're gonna go down to where this lighthouse is.
We're gonna head all the way down, right out to Point Atkinson and the lighthouse.
So apparently this park is 75 acres, and there's a variety of trails that you can go, and there's a bunch of different points that you can go and see, but we're going to go out and check out that lighthouse.
Okay. Part of the allure of this place is the size of these trees. If you look behind
Oh
me,
my goodness. Didn't even know.
these trees here, this closer one, I'd say that's a good 6.5 foot diameter at the base.
Why don't you go stand in front of it?
The one behind it, that's got to be about a 7 foot diameter at the base. So, oh, sorry, Maddie. That gives you a frame of reference. And
That's at
these
least...
two trees are not alone. There's one even bigger behind us.
Oh,
Yeah, there's some definitely large pieces of wood in this little park.
okay, well, let's mosey on. The point of taking this stroll was to take advantage of the fall colors, but we have fir trees.
Oh, a lot of cedars.
No, I think they said they were
Oh, Doug firs?
Douglas firs, yes.
Actually, yeah, there's different bark. Yeah, there. Oh, it's a cedar on your right.
Are you sure?
These are all Doug fir on the left.
Wrigley. And I can see through the trees the incredible views. We're just noticing this tree, and the root is just growing right into the rock. And then it found its way over on the top. And I don't know where it comes out.
This way. This says Arbutus Knoll City View.
Okay.
I imagine that would be pretty spectacular.
Okay, I'm just gonna pan around and I'm gonna take some pictures in a minute. Straight over there is Vancouver City. And then in the distance you have the Lions Gate Bridge. And then North Vancouver, and we're in West Vancouver.
This is Phil Munday House. During World War II, Guardians of the Coast, from 1939 to 1945, the Point Atkinson site also functioned as a coast defense installation to protect Vancouver Harbour against a possible Japanese attack by sea, which fortunately never came. From the start of World War II, the Navy manned a signal station to receive advanced radio warning of any major warships and to identify inbound vessels. Searchlights and guns were installed around the time of the 1941 attack on Pearl Harbor, and up to 80 personnel were housed in barracks in the forest behind the lighthouse. Remaining wartime features include a searchlight bunker, a concrete gun mount, a concrete pedestal for the depression rangefinder, the blockhouse, and the searchlight engine room. The barracks were later put to use as forest warden training school. Four of the buildings are still standing today.
Okay, they just built them on the side of the mountain. That roof
Right into the rocks.
That roof needs a little bit of work. It's a little mossy up there.
It is 75 years old.
Yeah, come on, Riggs.
You'd be a little mossy if you were 75 years old.
Thanks, friend.
Love you.
So these are the barracks?
Yeah, that was the barracks there. This is probably a barracks as well.
Well, is this 2 buildings or 1?
2. Well, this is one here and one beside it.
Yeah, but is this other piece connected? This is one build. This is one building.
Oh, so there's 3 buildings here.
Yeah.
4. Okay.
Point Atkinson Lighthouse.
You must have been thirsty.
Yeah.
There's running water here. I'm not.
We're at the viewpoint, being blinded by the sun. Apparently there's a storm moving in for tomorrow. It's going to bring us some snow. Maybe not where we live. So that point out there is
That is UBC.
UBC. And then we can pass the ship and that turns into Kitsilano, and then we got a bunch of trees.
Jericho Beach is over there.
Yeah.
Then it heads towards downtown Vancouver, which is about 8 miles west of us. Or west of that as well.
And then you have the Gulf Islands out there. Or is that the Gulf Islands? Or is that the U.S.? No, that's...
No, that would be either Vancouver Island or one of the Gulf Islands.
Yeah. We are at the viewpoint here. Behind us is the point of
Lighthouse Point, as you can probably see the lighthouse in the background.
And I noticed when I was taking pictures that the lighthouse is actually still working and the light is spinning around in there. I didn't notice it with the bare eye. I had the big lens on. So, yeah, I think this is the end of our walk. We're gonna make
this is a great place to come. The dogs are allowed off leash, but they have to stay on the trails, which they're fairly well cordoned off. They're well fenced. If the dogs wander off into the bush, you just have to be aware of that.
Yeah.
And pick up after them.
Yep.
A lot of rocky cliffs around here. Easy to climb, easy to get around. If it's wet, you might want to think twice about wandering off the path too much, but otherwise, fantastic place to come.
And it's so busy that social distancing is not the easiest thing.
Yeah, well, there's lots of people here.
We're
just
outdoors.
right close to us, we're probably about 10-15 feet away, but there's probably 30 people within Pebbles throw.
Yeah.
So you just have to be very aware of your surroundings.
Okay, we're gonna head back, and I gotta put this down because my arm's getting tired. Let's go. Let's go. Pardon? Okay. This would have been a way easier way to get up there than what we did. Yeah. Lived in the Lower Mainland my entire life. Did not know this was here.
Up here, you hear people talking on the other trail.
What's up the tree, Wrigley? That's a big tree.
Oh, that's the one that's
Trees are just growing right out of these rocks. They just push their way through. That wasn't there when we went out this way, Brent. And this water's just... It's gurgling up over here. When we walked up here, there was no stream. But there's a spot over there where it's gurgling up. You can just see that. It's just gurgling up. Don't know where it's come from. And then it's just flowing down the hill here, down another stream.
You recorded the flood?
Yeah, I was recording the flood and then I stopped recording it. Yeah, but it came in on the top of my boots.
Yeah.
And through my laces.
It come in?
No,
Yeah,
it came in.
Mine came up to the bottom of my laces, so from the time I went through to the time you went through it.
Yeah, no, it came in through it. It's just on my laces there, I can feel it. Down that trail. That wasn't that bad. No, there was a warning on the top of the sign. It was on the website too. Wrigley.
Home again, jiggity jig.
So we just got back from West Vancouver.
Sun went down very quickly.
It's like,
well, it's in the process of going down.
It's like 4:45 and we're on the way to darkness.
The only reason it's bright is we've got the LEDs under our awning right now. So
We're cheating. So, what'd you think of that walk?
That is a fantastic park to go. Great place to take kids for a short hike. You can let your dogs loose. Really great place. I'm not a big hiker myself, so I'm good with easy to moderate walks, and that one was fine.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind it at all. There was a couple of good uphills, a couple of good downhills, some rock climbing. It was fantastic.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it, and the sights were really beautiful, so we'll post
Absolutely.
a little bit of that. Okay.
I highly recommend it.
Okay, shall we get inside? It's cold.
Yes, dear.
Freezing! I wanted to do a Christmas photo for our Christmas card in the snow. So we took an hour and a half, I guess.
About that.
Not quite an hour and a half to Hemlock Valley.
Sasquatch Mountain Resort.
Yeah, so we found some snow and we're gonna do some filming and some pictures up here. It doesn't look like the ski resort's open just yet. We saw a machine grooming up on the mountain. I don't know if you can see that way up there, those lights in the distance.
That's a snowcat.
That's a snowcat, he's grooming all the runs. So they're getting ready, and they got some guys over here working.
I think they got a decent base here.
And they're still working on the equipment to get it up to snuff. I don't see chairs on that one though. It's a little different than I remember seeing it a few years ago when dropped my daughter off here for a few hours with her friend. They went snowboarding, an activity that my kids took up kind of on their own because of friends at school. All right, we're gonna go find a location to stand and set up and take some pictures. Maddie's about to trip me, Brent.
Yes, I know.
Okay, let's go see if we can find a path somewhere. Trying to take pictures with dogs, get them to cooperate. So we're gonna try a different location. We just use those trees as a backdrop. We'll go and use the snowy trees as a different backdrop and see what turns out being the best. So we're gonna go for this view here behind us. I didn't really want to have that was our little adventure here in Hemlock, and I haven't taken my neck thingy off yet.
Sasquatch Park?
the original name was Hemlock, and they've changed owners a few times, and now it's called Sasquatch Mountain, but the provincial park is called Hemlock. So, and then
We're just on the north side of Agassiz, just west of Harrison Lake.
Yeah. So we're.
It is chilly up here.
It's 1 degree Celsius, so it's probably what, 32, 33, 34 degrees Fahrenheit.
Somewhere in there.
Somewhere there. I know my nose is running. All right, so we're gonna head back down the bumpy mountain, and maybe we'll stick up the GoPro to catch some of this footage. Well, it's getting kind of dark.
Yeah.
Well,
Getting dark yet.
should have thought of that earlier. Oh well. We're at the old Christmas tree farm here in Milner, which is part of a community in Langley, BC. My daughter is getting their annual Christmas tree, and guess what? We have a truck, so we are part of the Christmas tree team. We're just gonna find a parking spot somewhere around here, and
Hopefully. Well, they waved us in, so.
yeah.
Hopefully there's
Here,
something.
this guy's waving us ahead.
Oh, good, they have somebody working over there. Nice.
Nope, because I know I'm not listening. We're going. Let's go back to the truck. Let's go. Come on. No running away. Where are you going? And the tree is going into the truck. Lost Thane again. Here comes the tree up to the truck. Let's go. Out of the way. Come on. That one's smaller than last year, guy. You see it back there? Giant tree in the back of our truck. Oh, my jacket's in the way. Oh, that's what the brown thing is. Cushion.
Window protector.
Brent put Wrigley's cushion in behind the trunk of the tree in the window just to make sure it doesn't.
Well, the trunk of the tree is about 5 inches in diameter.
It's a big tree.
I don't want that coming through the.
It's about 13 feet tall. They have
It's a
space.
beauty.
They have space in their house. We don't have space in our trailer. We got trees outside. I decorated them already. Hope you enjoyed all that. Our little adventures while we're back here at home base. And tune in next week when we share all of our Christmas decorations and the decorations in the park.
The park is really done up well this year.
Yes, as it has been last year too.
It always is, but it's always a really nice show.
Tune in Christmas Day, 5 p.m. for our Christmas special. We'll talk to you next week.
And give us a thumbs up if you like what you see. Wrigley wants to go for a walk.
Remember to subscribe.
And ring that bell for notifications.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Start that again. Take 2.